it's me, Sherelle, here with LoveLee Notary, and I'm back. Yes, I told you I'm gonna try to do my best, but I am back today with a really good video. Did you know that as a notary, you can market to food trucks? Yes, you can market to food trucks. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about it, and then I'll get into the video and show you how my day went. Okay, so let's get into it. So I went last week, either Thursday or Friday, I can't remember, but I need to do some more marketing, and I wanted to actually broaden my notary services that I offer. And I want people to know, hey, I'm not just doing banks or attorneys' offices or whatever. I can do other things as well. So I decided to go and try to market to some food trucks. I live here in Houston, Texas. So in the South in general, food trucks are really starting to be a popular, like normal type of thing. Like I've been to parties where people have a food truck for their food, for the catering. I mean, you can go walk at different parks and see food trucks parked, you know, alongside the sidewalk or whatever. I lived in a neighborhood where they provided food trucks for us to come and just eat throughout the day, or like whether they had snacks or food or drinks or whatever. So food trucks are everywhere down here in the South, okay? And there is a pretty popular food truck area that is, what is it called though? Food Truck Park, I think is what it's called. I think that's what it's called. So we have a food truck park here in Houston that I've gone to several times. And I was like, you know what? I need to just go and give them my flyers. So what I did was I went right before lunch rush time and got there when they were opening and everything. And I got to speak to everybody. And I got to hand them not only my business card with my QR code, but also my flyer. On my flyer, it describes everything I can do for them. So let me give you some of the names of the documents that we can actually notarize for food truck businesses, okay? There are, let me see. So mobile food unit inspection documents, a property agreement letter, power of attorney, airship, the carts mobile food unit commissary, property or restroom agreement letter. That was long. Let me say that again. So the carts, they call it carts, mobile food unit commissary, which is property or restroom agreement letter. Affidavits, acknowledgments, and jurats, of course. So those are the main forms and documents that we can actually notarize for food trucks. There's a couple more on here, but don't you worry because I have a really good surprise for you at the end. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so before we get to the very good part at the end, please watch until the end, okay? So what I did personally when I went to market to these food trucks, well, let me just first off say, everybody talks about how nervous they are, they're scared, and they get, you know, their stomach's rumbling, they get shaky. Hey, it happens to me too, okay? I promise you it happens to everyone. Well, it happens to me anyway. It still happens to me, and I've been doing this for a while. But I just had to muster up the courage and just do it, because my thing is, if I don't do it, I'll never know, right? So when I went up to these food trucks, I introduced myself. Hi, my name's Sherelle. I'm a notary. I have a flyer here for you guys. If you ever need me, I am very close by. I can be here. I'm on call. I'm mobile, so I can pop up anywhere you need me to pop up. I showed them, I pointed at some of the type of documents that they may need, and I told them just to tape it somewhere so it's visible, so that whenever they need one, they'll have it right immediately there to call me. I didn't say that every single time, but I just kind of gauged the person I was talking to, because some of them were actually busy starting up their trucks and getting ready for these lines to get long. So for me, I just kept it very short and sweet. I kind of pointed out some of the documents that I can notarize for them so that they know that I am needed, okay? I am needed. You need me, okay? And then I also gave them a card as well. Just two ways to be able to contact me, whether it's the flyer or whether it's the business card. And then on my business card, I have a QR code. Don't you always feel tempted to scan one? I don't, because I feel like sometimes it might be like spam or something. It's never happened that I know of, but I'd be kind of leery of just like scanning anything. But it does have my QR code on there, so they will see the services that I offer on my QR code, which is my digital business card as well, okay? So the marketing part was honestly quick and easy. I didn't stress about it. I just took a deep breath, got out of my car, and did what I had to do. It was definitely a positive experience. Like I said, there were about 9 food trucks total. There were 2 parking lots where they were situated. So one had a bunch of them and the other one had like maybe 2 or 3. And I actually took away some tacos. I ordered some tacos from this Berea food truck place over there too. And I will show you the details of that as well. So let's get into, I'm going to be showing you next clips of basically how the food truck park looked and what I did and then what I bought and what I ate. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, so here is the food truck park. There are some on the couple on the side there. There's one there, the buns, the orange one back there. There's even a green one there, and then there's 3 to my left. So these were alive. These here are the other 2 that were on the other side as well. All right, y'all, let me show y'all what I got. I got some quesadilla tacos. Never had them before. Everybody's been dipping their tacos and all this juicy stuff that be looking all good. So I'm finna see real quick. I'm gonna give y'all a preview along with me of what's up in here. Oh my God, so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, and the juices. All right, I take my shades off for this. So here we go. I'm finna do the big dip. What's up? Be right back. I ate one. I had to rush home. I had to eat one though. I ate one taco, but just to kind of give you a little bit of an overview, I just left my business card and flyers with 9 food trucks, y'all. Okay, so look for food trucks in your area, even the ones that are just single standalone or whatever you want to call that. Like, drop off your flyers with them too. You can't tell me that taco didn't look good, okay? And I dipped it in there, pop. So that was probably the best part. That sealed the marketing trip for me, was being able to leave with them fresh, hot. Oh my God, them tacos are so good. I've never had them before. I've always seen people like dipping them and showing them off. And I was like, let me try this stuff. Let me try it. But it was definitely really, really good. So if you're in Houston, come to the food truck park and definitely try that spot out. I think it's called Dipped Berea or Dripped Berea. One of the two. But anyways, I have a definitely good and special surprise for you. So because I know that a lot of you are not super creative out there in the social media platform online world, I created a template for you guys to use for your flyer for food trucks. So all you have to do is go inside of this template. It's editable, right? So you go in, you can download it onto your computer and onto your Canva account, and you can go in and change your name, your logo, your pictures, your branding colors. You can also add your points of contact to that flyer as well, and boom, you have a flyer. You don't have to go figure out wording and verbiage and find the forms you need to put on there that you can notarize for these food trucks. We've situated all of that out for you. All you have to do is download this template, exchange your information that's in there already, and bam, print, and you're done, okay? So I want to do that huge favor for you guys. That flyer template will be available on houstonnotaryacademy.com by the time this video posts, okay? So I need to go make that into a template for you guys so that you guys can utilize it and definitely expand your notary business. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for always tuning in and sticking to LoveLee Notary. You guys are loyal to the soil. I have to say that every time because it's definitely the truth. I thank you guys so much for always watching, sharing, referring my videos to people. I read all of your encouraging comments and I love them so much. If you have any questions or any comments you want to make, leave one of my videos. I'm going to respond, okay? I'm going to see it, and I'm 99.9% of the time going to respond. So make sure that you check out more of my videos. Also check out houstonnotaryacademy.com. I am co-creator of that platform, and we offer courses, templates, digital products, physical products, networking events. We'll also be having an annual conference. We'll also be having a formal dinner every year. And then we have a membership, which is what all of those perks come from. You get 20% off of any products that we sell on our website. So definitely think about becoming a member with the HNA, Houston Notary Academy. But anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Have a great week.